NBCares presents Joslyn in Motion.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sandie Newton with NBCares. Welcome to this very special televised fundraising event benefiting the Joslyn Center.
And I'm Dale Johannes, your co-host. And I'm thrilled to be here with Sandie as we highlight the great work of the Joslyn Center and all that they do for seniors right here in our valley.
You know, some of you may be familiar with the vast array of programs and services that the Joslyn Center offers to seniors in our community. They have an incredible campus in the heart of Palm Desert that until recently was filled daily with bustling activities, including exercise and art classes, a complete wellness center, a theater, and Joslyn's signature nutritional program, Meals on Wheels, and Penny's Pantry Community Food Bank. But of course, with the COVID-19 pandemic came the need for the center to close and for them to take their activities online. Throughout the show, we're going to share how beautifully they have pivoted to make all of this happen.
And speaking of shows, a show like this does not happen easily or without the generosity of some very important friends and sponsors. So with that, please help me recognize our extraordinary presenting sponsors tonight, Patty and Jack Grundhofer. Patty and Jack, you do so much for so many in our valley, and we are thrilled and honored to have you as our presenting sponsors. We hope you are well and safe. Our producing sponsors tonight, Steve Tobin, Johnny Krupa, and the Grace Helen Spearman Charitable Foundation. And our other producing sponsors, Margot Handelsman and Barry Kaufman. Margot and Barry, thank you so much for your continued and ongoing support. Our fabulous entertainment sponsor, Dennis Flagmore, and our friends at Saks Fifth Avenue. Please, if you can, support the businesses that support your communities. Saks Fifth Avenue is open, and I promise you they will take good care of you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And our special co-host sponsors who have also worked hard to raise the critical funds needed to bring this program and make it a reality. That's
Bill Hart's Desert Insurance Agency, Paul Clowers, Desert Oasis Healthcare, Beverly and John Fitzgerald, Kathleen Kelly, Palm Desert Mayor Pro Tem, Gladys Lane, Barbara Mitchell and Michael Tenney's, Sonia Mulhern of RBC Wealth Management, Jack Newby and Pete Parker, and Howard and Eileen Packer of Limo for You.
And of course, we want to thank our media partners who helped the Joslyn share their story with the community. So with that, a very special thank you to our friends at the Desert Sun, Palm Springs Life, and of course to our friends and family here at NBC Palm Springs and Entravision for all of their support. We'd also like to thank the cities of Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, and Indian Wells for all their substantial and ongoing support. And last but not least, we want to give a big thank you to the executive producer of our program, Frank Goldston, and his momentous team for creating this very special televised event. Thank you, everyone, for your incredible generosity in making the Joslyn Center's first televised fundraising event a reality.
We have a great program for you today, but it's also an important one. And that's because, well, we all have something in common. We're all fortunate to live in this beautiful valley. And so we are here to not only raise critical funds that are needed for Joslyn's ongoing programs and services, but also to be a good neighbor, to look out for each other and to continue to build and enrich our senior community. Now you're gonna hear me say this a lot today. It's not how much you give that matters, but that you give. And that you give whatever you can, because when you do, even if it's $5, $10, $25, $50, or $100, it connects you to a valley that we love and one that takes care of its own. And giving is super easy. It's 100% tax deductible. And we have 3 ways for you to donate. On your mobile device or your tablet, text the word Joslyn, that's Joslyn, to 44321. And you'll immediately receive a text link to securely complete your donation. You can also donate online. You just go to joslyncenter.org and you click that yellow donate button. Or you can give us a call. Pick up the phone. We'd love to hear from you. 760-340-3220. Our operators are waiting for your call. Make your donation over the phone. It's all right there at the bottom of your screen. You see, Sandie, I told you it was going to be very, very easy. Now, where you type in the phone number when you're doing a text, you simply type 44321. In the message box below that, you type in the word Joslyn, Joslyn. You'll get the secure payment link immediately right after you send that text.
That is super easy, like you said, Dale. So let's get started. Please join us in giving a warm welcome to the Executive Director of the Joslyn Center, Jack Newby.
Thank you, Sandie and Dale. I'd like to again thank our presenting sponsors, Patty and Jack Grundhofer, Our producing sponsors, Steve Tobin, Johnny Krupa, and the Grace Helen Spearman Charitable Foundation, and Margot Handelsman and Barry Kaufman. You know, Joslyn in Motion, Staying Strong, Moving Forward isn't just the name of this event. It's the reality of our existence in these extraordinary times. Life changed for our over 2,000 members when we had to suspend on-site services on March 16th. Suddenly, they were isolated from their friends and social networks. It was an unexpected, jarring, and even frightening event when abruptly we were told to shelter in place because of the COVID pandemic. However, our programs have not stopped. Our essential services, such as Meals on Wheels, Penny's Pantry Food Bank, and our counseling services have continued and have even grown exponentially in these past months. The Joslyn Center is leading the way in the Coachella Valley for providing a wide array of virtual programming for seniors and older adults in our community. No other organization even comes close. Seniors can depend on us for their regular meal, food to stock their pantry, and for vital programming to reduce isolation and loneliness. Our mission is to provide support and services to seniors and older adults in the Coachella Valley. COVID won't stop our focus on achieving that mission. And with your help, we can continue offering essential services to help people stay connected during this new normal. I want to personally thank you for joining us and ask for your continued support as the Joslyn continues each day to stay strong and move forward. Join me as we look back on the center pre-COVID-19 and how our members enjoyed the daily hustle and bustle of the Joslyn.
As you step inside the over 2,200 square foot complex, you can just sense the fun and healthy spirit. Desert residents pay just $30 a year for membership, which allows them free access to the impressive facilities and over 80 activities like Wii Bowling, bingo, quilting, and, maybe most importantly, friendship.
It's become a huge part of my life here. The camaraderie and the support that we provide for each other.
And most importantly, the connections made really enhance lives, especially lives that have changed.
I was married for 70 years and I lost my wife and I was beside myself. And my son went on the internet to find something for me to do because I was by myself. And he found the Joslyn Center. And
great news, the center is open all summer long.
Instead of sitting home, being isolated, come here, get involved. You can just sit at a table and read a newspaper if you want.
You know, the Joslyn truly is a gem in our community and for our seniors in need. And as COVID-19 approached this past March, we saw how the Joslyn Center was quickly adjusting to an unfolding crisis and ensuring that they were creating a safe environment for their 2,000 plus members. Take a look.
We're doing everything we can to get through this responsibly and to make sure that we provide a safe space for our seniors, but also that we continue to provide the services that they so desperately need.
The recent Center for Disease Control guidelines have members taking necessary precautions, but they still have the same upbeat spirit to socialize.
Definitely wash their hands. If you're coughing, I just been to my friend Cleo, told her, don't come anymore. You have a cough. I want you to be safe.
The center has kept their over 2,000 members updated with emails sharing new information the CDC recommends and notifies them of the personal care the facility is practicing to protect them.
3 times a day, all of our surfaces, doorknobs, tables, all of that stuff are wiped down with sanitizing wipes. So we're doing everything we can to make sure that this is a safe environment for seniors. We're going to every group and advising them, if you don't feel well, if you have a cough, please go home, because protect your health and protect the health of others around you.
It's important to realize that socialization is crucial for seniors, so the center has plans in place for those who are staying at home.
Through our wellness center have licensed therapists who are going to be seeing if people want to call at home and maybe talk through some of their fears and panic and what they're doing and help support them through this.
When you walk in that door, you feel very much at home. We're very welcoming. We're all friendly.
But in the meantime, the needs of our seniors have not ended, nor have they diminished. In fact, they're even greater than ever before. You see, senior hunger and the need for Meals on Wheels is even more critical. And senior isolation, well, it's become an even more acute concern. While the Joslyn receives critical funding from our local communities, we also rely on the generosity of viewers and supporters just like you to combat the ongoing food insecurity that many seniors face, as well as the isolation and the anxiety that can come from being alone in these very uncertain times. As we have moved our programs online for our more than 2,000 members and continue to deliver Meals on Wheels and host Penny's Pantry, our food pantry, we know that we need more help financially so we can support those that depend on us. Again, remember, it's not how much you give that matters, but that you give, and that you give whatever you can. When you do, even if it's $5, $10, $25, $50, or $100, you see something special happens. It connects you to a valley that we love, a valley that takes care of its own. And if you can give more than that, we would be so grateful for your support. The giving is super easy. It's 100% tax deductible, and there are 3 ways for you to donate. The first one is grab your mobile device or your tablet. Text the word Joslyn, that's Joslyn, to 44321, and you'll immediately receive a link to securely complete your donation. You can also go online. You're going to go to JoslynCenter.org, and once you're there, you're simply going to click that yellow donate button. Or pick up the phone, give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. 760-340-3220, and you can make your donation over the phone. It's all right there at the bottom of your screen. All right, next up, let's head back over to Sandie as she tells us how our friends here at the Joslyn Center have successfully and seamlessly adjusted to these unprecedented times.
Thank you so much for joining us, Rebecca.
Thank you for having us.
So tell me what you're offering to really keep them engaged virtually.
Sure. So you know that we were working with seniors primarily, so there tends to be a technology gap between some of our seniors who are comfortable with technology and some who aren't. So we're trying to reach out to both of those. We have a ton of Zoom activities. We have activities on Facebook Live. We're doing things on YouTube every single day. We've got something happening.
Some of your programs, Meals on Wheels, Penny's Pantry, do continue, and those are accessible, of course, for our seniors.
Absolutely. Those are our social services program, and we have not paused those even for a second during this pandemic.
But of course, like all nonprofits, there's an aspect of the funding that needs to be addressed as well.
There are things here at the Joslyn that just have not stopped. Our social services program is one of them. So there's still so much that we're doing for the community that we need your help to be able to do.
Thank you so much, Rebecca. That was incredible, wasn't it? So impressive to see how the Joslyn Center pivoted back in March so they could continue to provide those programs and services for all of their members.
It's amazing, Sandie. All of the incredible activities, exercise, bingo, they have Zoom groups, wellness counseling, and even programs like, I love this one, Tech Chat, so that our seniors know how to use the latest technology, stay connected, but most importantly, stay safe online. So much dedication and innovation by the entire Joslyn Center team to make this programming a reality. The giving is super easy, it's 100% tax deductible, and there are several ways for you to donate. The first, here's what you're gonna do. Pick up your mobile device or your tablet. You're gonna text the word Joslyn to 44321. Then you're gonna receive a link to securely complete your donation. You can also donate online. You're going to go to JoslynCenter.org, and then once you're there, you're going to click that yellow Donate Now button. Or you know what? Pick up the phone. Give us a call, 760-340-3220, and you can make your donation. And if you are a senior living in the Valley and you are experiencing food insecurity right now, please call us. We are here to help you. It's all right there at the bottom of your screen.
You know, Dale, ending senior isolation, especially during these times, is a critical mission of the Joslyn Center. We know that their 2,000 plus members cannot wait to return to the center as soon as it is safe to do so. Socialization of being with friends is so important for all of us. However, there are some seniors that depend upon the center's services to be brought to them each day, especially Meals on Wheels. Take a look.
Since 1981, the Joslyn Center has been here in the Coachella Valley serving seniors and older adults with a variety of programs and services to meet their social, physical, and psychological needs.
Socialization is a large part of a senior's life, and there are many that are isolated, and this gives them a place to go and to talk to other people who have other common problems with them. There's a large opportunity for people to come in here, and we have the guidance to change their lives.
People I found around here are interactive and friendly and communicate well so that I feel comfortable.
There are 85 programs that are available and activities available for seniors here.
Whether it's knitting or crochet, bingo, wellness programs like Brain Boot Camp or Aging Mastery, and our exercise programs are for anyone in any physical condition. Whether you want to do aerobics or chair yoga, it's all here in one place.
I signed up for a memory class, which was outstanding. Every time I left that class, I felt like I was on a real high. It was really incredible.
The Joslyn Center is blessed to have volunteers that want to give back to the community, and one of the most important is our salon. Seniors can come in, make an appointment in a full-service salon, get their hair done, feel much better about themselves and how they look.
As a board member and as a volunteer daily here at the center, I see a lot of friendships being formed. I see companionship. People come in here with a smiling face and they leave with a smiling face. They found a friend. It's comfortable for them. It's a home away from home.
One of our largest programs is Meals on Wheels. We serve between 40 and 60 clients each and every day who without us would be alone and probably without food.
Well, it's very important because I can't prepare meals myself, and so we are very appreciative of you people bringing us a prepared meal that's nicely done every day.
Not only do they get a nutritious meal each day, but they get a visit from a volunteer who spends a little bit of time and checks in on them. And that's critical because without that volunteer, they may have no contact with any other human being.
They're so friendly and really outstanding volunteers. And they tell me what they've been doing, and I tell them what I haven't been doing.
The Meals on Wheels volunteer program, I look on as something, some way for me to give back. But since we never really know what the future holds for us, who knows? Maybe it's something that I'm paying forward.
The Arthur Newman Theater is a vital part of the Joslyn Center. We feature our Sunday cabaret shows, we have Wednesday movies, special medical seminars, and outside entertainment.
I think that as I assess where I am now, I think I would have maybe withdrawn into a shell if I didn't have the opportunity to interact with the people that I've met here at Joslyn.
We couldn't run the center and all the programs that we provide without help from the community.
The Joslyn Center has seen phenomenal growth, over 20% growth in membership, and a growth from about 35,000 people visiting our programs and services each year to now over 50,000. To keep up with that growth, we need your help because the population is not getting any smaller, and your help is critical to help us meet that need.
Such a special place to go, and one that really changes lives and quickly adapts to meet the needs of our seniors today. That's what the Joslyn Center is truly all about. We know that it's a place that so many of our seniors not only count on, but they depend upon as well. So now during these ever-changing times, that connection is really more important than it's ever been before.
That is so right, Sandie. Even as the Joslyn Center's buildings remain closed due to COVID-19, the support for our seniors in need cannot and it will not stop. This includes Meals on Wheels, which most often for some of our homebound seniors is the only social interaction they might receive on any given day. It also includes Penny's Pantry, our food bank, which has seen an exponential increase in participants since the start of the pandemic. It includes the virtual programs and services that Joslyn is delivering to its members every day, such as exercise, meditation, mental health support, which is so important right now, as well as the entertainment activities like Joslyn Center's variety show, some of the very best bling and bingo around. And that, my friends, is why we need your support. For all of this to continue, so that the Joslyn can enrich and quite literally nourish the lives of our seniors. So today, we are asking for your help. It's not how much you give that matters, but that you give, and that you give whatever you can, because when you do, even if it's $5, $10, $25, $50, or $100, it connects you to this valley that we love so much.
Thank you, Dale. You are so right. Giving is quick and easy, and it's going to help our Valley seniors thrive, be it physically at the Joslyn Center or at home. Hear why the Joslyn means so much to so many of its members.
What the Joslyn Center means to me is it is connection with the community.
The Joslyn Center inspires me to help others and get help from them.
When we come in, we hug each other and talk, and after that we sit down and talk. That's the best part, more than exercise.
The Joslyn Center has given me so many opportunities in so many different directions. My life is rich. It is so rich since I joined the Joslyn. It's so much fun, and this is like my extended family.
For me, I just like coming here. It feels good. It's a good vibe here.
And my granddaughter was asking, Grandma, when the lockdown is over, what would you do first thing? I said, I'm going to run into the Joslyn Center because Joslyn Center is the center of my life.
It's a very important part of my life.
That's fantastic, Sandie. And it's so touching and so very heartfelt. The Joslyn truly does such important work for our Valley seniors. And though the Joslyn does receive funding from local foundations and cities for some of its critical programs and services, it's simply not enough. The seniors served each day need the continued support from our community and from generous viewers and donors like you.
And you know, when you hear these wonderful stories from the Joslyn Center members, it really is so very moving.
So again, we are asking for your help. Grab your mobile device or your tablet, text the word Joslyn to 44321. After you send that text, you're going to receive a link to complete your donation. You can also go online. Go to joslyncenter.org. Once you're there, you're simply going to click that yellow donate button. Or pick up the phone, give us a call, 760-340-3220. You can make your donation over the phone. It's all right there for you at the bottom of your screen.
We are so happy that you've been able to join us for Joslyn in Motion. We want to again thank our sponsors.
Yes, Sandie, let's thank all of our sponsors once more. Our presenting sponsors, Patty and Jack Grundhofer. Our producing sponsors, Steve Tobin and Johnny Krupa and the Grace Helen Spearman Charitable Foundation. Of course, our friends Margot Handelsman and Barry Kaufman. Our entertainment sponsor, Dennis Flagmore and our friends at Saks Fifth Avenue. And our co-host sponsors, Bill Hart's Desert Insurance Agency, Paul Clowers, Desert Oasis Healthcare, Beverly and John Fitzgerald, Kathleen Kelly, Palm Desert Mayor Pro Tem, Gladys Lane, Barbara Mitchell and Michael Tennies, Sonia Mulhern of RBC Wealth Management, Jack Newby and Pete Parker, and of course, Howard and Eileen Packer of Lemo for You.
Thank you so much to all of you who have so charitably given throughout our program. We are really grateful for your generosity. And now, one of America's most gifted and prolific artists, a leading champion of the Great American Songbook. She's made her mark as a singer, pianist, composer, lyricist, arranger, actress, educator, TV host, and producer, the incomparable Ann Hampton Calloway. Before we go to Ann, thank you again so much. And now, here's Ann.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. if happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't
Thank you so much, everybody. Lots of love.